Okay, you're seeing it for the first time, folks. Let's see what happened here. If this makes me look foolish, we're going to delete this video. But yeah, that's another story. Okay, here we go here. Still a little bit warm. So that's got to go here. Okay, you don't want to touch this end here. If this already fits up, that is fitting nicely for the front. And so that's the flat part. Bring it in, and we could put the blade pin in. Okay, we're going to do it the way that I know works. Let's do it with the button. That may right. These blade hooks tend to want to walk up. They don't like being clamped around the blade. They not only tend to walk up, they tend to fly off into space. These happen to be pretty stable. Alright, lock it up, holding on very tightly. Yeah, okay. Okay. You know, it looked like that one grabbed. Wait a minute. Yeah, it did grab. Okay. Okay, now we have a 30% ratio where we used to have a 10%. Yeah. Yeah. Did you grab, you sucker? Yeah, okay, you did. All right. Anyway, and I always used to pop this in the thing. I see these guys hold these and push it down. I learned something. So that's probably a better way than popping it on a piece of wood to disengage the blade. What I did was I shaved a couple thousandths off here. I think it would be just as easy to shave this down, because the whole thing is there's tension between here. I found that out playing around with these knives. These things are actually under tension in the extended and the retracted position. So you might want to take a little bit more there. It's certainly got a lot of meat. You can go this way like forever. Since this knife has a hole in it, you can only go so far. So to tweak this, I think I'm going to try a little bit off here, so it will lock up sooner as it goes back, and when it hits the blade hook on the rear and pushes on the spring. Okay, here we go. For the first time, see what we got. And all I did was use a little Dremel abrasive wheel, and I went on this side, and I'll do some close-ups of that. And we'll get this in here. All right. Get this in here. I need that thing so it doesn't go flying out of the knife. That don't look right. Yeah, okay. Still getting familiar with this baby. Okay, it's sliding. Buttons in place. And it's this one here. I don't think that this got a front or a back. The slide button looks pretty much symmetrical. Alright. Okay, good. I think we're in business. Okay, here we go. Look! Oh, son of a gun. Who's a knifesmith now? Alright. Okay, we'll try this close-up stuff here. Alright. So, I just took a Dremel abrasive wheel and started shaving a little bit. I could have used some die chem and stuff like that, but it's locked here. So I just unlock that. Okay. And you can appreciate which way I gotta go here. Okay. Alright, right here. Took a little bit there, then took a little bit right here. Right on that edge, so started to lock up better. Okay, now my question is, and please email me if anybody knows the answer. Let me see if we get this thing in view here, or right here. Okay. It's showing up. Okay. Anyways, this little biscuit right here is glued in, and the little sucker right there. Now, what it actually looks like is that. That's the bottom. That's the top. It's kind of rounded off, and I've been hanging on to that one. And that one went right here. That's where the bed of epoxy was. And you could see with this thing hits it, it sort of bangs against it. It stops right there. Okay. Now, this one had one, and this one has just aluminum, and it bangs against the aluminum. Now this is a little bit proud here. You see a little bit of a ledge there. Here's another one, and this one looks like it just goes all the way back. This one looks like it has room for somebody to put one of these things in, but they didn't. So that's the funny thing about that one. So if anybody knows if that is supposed to be pushing against here, because there's just enough room when this thing goes back to for have that thing to push right there. And you can see that these things are aluminum. That's here's my magnet. That's steel. It's made out of steel. So that, I don't know if it could be, an add-on and steel was cheaper than putting a piece of aluminum, or it was steel because it's going to wear better. I don't know. So I think it's it probably is. It's just about a thousandth of an inch proud of this thing here. Well, maybe not even, maybe not. Yeah, I think it just maybe a thousandth of an inch proud. You just feel a slight catch there, and that may be only because they got epoxy underneath it. I don't know. There's a mystery. So Be safe. Don't play around with these things. If you do, wear safety glasses. Always be careful. Okay. The best thing to do is not to play with them at all. Watch the guys on YouTube be daring. Thank you. Just want to say I hope you guys enjoyed that. I kind of did that for the fun of it. I did want to do a little shameless book promotion here, but I want to say I'm not really advocating that I'm a knife repairman. I'm into knife mechanisms, and to understand how knife mechanisms work, I think you need to understand how they fail, and then you understand them a whole lot more when you do. So that's what I was basically at in my learning process. I thought I'd share that with you. I figured I could fix that knife based on what I found, and I guess that's the way it's successful. In the middle of me doing this video, I want to say I went to assistedknifemechanisms.com, their blog, and actually there's a little tutorial with some nice pictures that actually explains everything I talked about. I think it's a little clearer on video, and it was just my discovery process. There's a lot of guys who are talking about knife repair on YouTube, like Cutlery Lover and Muskrat Man, a bunch of guys. So go to those to get some info on knife repair. I don't advocate taking knives apart. It's dangerous. You have to be careful. You can get cut and you can lose an eye. I advise you not to do it. I'm doing it for educational purposes, so you guys don't have to do it. But go out and have fun. I've got a lot of research to do. I didn't even get into these, and you can see I've got a long way to go to do the research, find out how these things fail. And I want to put that all down so people get an idea. So hey, thanks a lot for giving me the time. I hope you guys enjoy it.